Question 1. What year was the Magna Carta signed? A. 1066, B. 1215, C. 1420, D. 1534. Answer: B. 1215. The Magna Carta, a cornerstone in the development of constitutional law, was signed in 1215, establishing foundational legal principles in England. Question 2. Who is the patron saint of England? A. Saint David, B. Saint Patrick, C. Saint George, D. Saint Andrew. Answer: C. Saint George. Saint George is celebrated as the patron saint of England, known for the legend of George and the Dragon. Question 3. What does the Gunpowder Plot commemorate? A. The end of the English Civil War, B. Guy Fawkes' attempt to blow up the Houses of Parliament in 1605, C. The signing of the Treaty of Westminster, D. The coronation of Queen Elizabeth I. Answer: B. Guy Fawkes' attempt to blow up the Houses of Parliament in 1605. The Gunpowder Plot is commemorated on November 5th each year with bonfires and fireworks. Question 4. Which monarch established the Church of England? A. King Henry VIII, B. Queen Elizabeth I, C. King James I, D. Queen Victoria. Answer: A. King Henry VIII. King Henry VIII established the Church of England in 1534 after breaking away from the Roman Catholic Church. Question 5. When did the United Kingdom join the European Economic Community, EC? A. 1957, B. 1963, C. 1973, P. 1985. Answer: C. 1973. The United Kingdom joined the European Economic Community, which later became the European Union, in 1973. Question 6. What are the two houses that make up the Parliament of the UK? A. The Senate and the House of Representatives, B. The House of Commons and the House of Lords, C. The Parliament House and the Senate House, D. The Legislative Assembly and the National Council. Answer: B. The House of Commons and the House of Lords. These two houses form the bicameral Parliament of the United Kingdom. Question 7. Who was the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom? A. Margaret Thatcher, B. Theresa May, C. Angela Merkel, D. Indira Gandhi. Answer: A. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher was the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, serving from 1979 to 1990. Question 8. What year did women gain the right to vote on the same terms as men? A. 1918, B. 1928, C. 1938, D. 1948. Answer: B. 1928. Women in the UK gained the right to vote on the same terms as men in 1928. Question 9. Which battle is considered a turning point in the British defeat of the Spanish Armada? A. The Battle of Trafalgar, B. The Battle of Agincourt, C. The Battle of Gravelines, D. The Battle of Hastings. Answer: C. The Battle of Gravelines. This battle in 1588 was a turning point in the defeat of the Spanish Armada by the English fleet. Question 10. What is the official residence of the Prime Minister of the UK? A. Buckingham Palace, B. 10 Downing Street, C. Chequers, D. Windsor Castle. Answer: B. 10 Downing Street. 10 Downing Street in London is the official residence and executive office of the Prime Minister of the UK. Question 11. In what year did the Battle of Hastings occur? A. 866. B. 1066. C. 1215. D. 1415. Answer B. 1066. The Battle of Hastings occurred in 1066, marking a pivotal point in English history with the Norman conquest of England. Question 12. Why is the Habeas Corpus Act important in English law? A. It established the Church of England. B. It ended the War of the Roses. C. It provided the right to a trial for prisoners. D. It declared the rights of Parliament. Answer C. It provided the right to a trial for prisoners. The Habeas Corpus Act, passed in 1679, is a fundamental law that protects individuals from unlawful detention, requiring a court to examine the lawfulness of a prisoner's detention. Question 13. Who was the British monarch during World War II? A. King George V. B. King Edward VII. C. Queen Victoria. D. King Henry VIII. Answer A. King George V. King George V was the British monarch during World War II, which lasted from 1914 to 1918. Question 14. What international conflict was the UK involved in from 1939 to 1945? A. The Korean War. B. World War II. C. World War II. D. The Vietnam War. Answer C. World War II. The United Kingdom was involved in World War II from 1939 to 1945, playing a significant role in the Allied powers' efforts. Question 15. Which British monarch oversaw the expansion of the British Empire to its peak? A. Queen Elizabeth I. B. King George III. C. Queen Victoria. D. King Edward VII. Answer C. Queen Victoria. Under Queen Victoria's reign, from 1837 to 1901, the British Empire expanded to its peak, becoming the largest empire in history. Question 16. What major social reform did the Beveridge Report lead to? A. The establishment of the welfare state. B. The end of the feudal system. C. The introduction of the gold standard. D. The reform of the education system. Answer A. The establishment of the welfare state. The Beveridge Report of 1942 led to major social reforms in Britain, including the establishment of the welfare state and the National Health Service, NHS. Question 17. Which ship famously sank in 1912 after hitting an iceberg? A. HMS Titanic. B. RMS Titanic. C. US Arizona. D. HMS Beagle. Answer B. RMS Titanic. The RMS Titanic famously sank in April 1912 after hitting an iceberg during its maiden voyage from Southampton to New York City. Question 18. What is the primary role of the Secretary of State for Health and Social Care in the UK? A. Overseeing military operations. B. Managing the country's health and social care services. C. Controlling immigration policies. D. Handling foreign diplomatic affairs. Answer B. Managing the country's health and social care services. The Secretary of State for Health and Social Care is responsible for overseeing all aspects of health and social care in the UK, including the National Health Service, NHS. Question 19. What historic structure was built by the Romans across northern England? A. Stonehenge. B. Hadrian's Wall. C. The Roman Baths. D. The Colosseum. Answer: B. Hadrian's Wall. Hadrian's Wall was built by the Romans across what is now northern England around AD 122 during the reign of Emperor Hadrian to protect the northern frontier of the Roman Empire. Question 20. How does Scottish devolution work? A. Through the administrative delegation to local councils. B. Through the Scottish Parliament managing certain domestic issues. C. Through direct governance from the European Union. D. Through periodic referenda on all legislative matters. Answer: B. Through the Scottish Parliament managing certain domestic issues. Scottish devolution involves the transfer of certain legislative powers from the UK Parliament to the Scottish Parliament, allowing it to manage domestic issues specific to Scotland. Question 21. What is the role of the Home Secretary in the UK? A. Manages healthcare services. B. Oversees the Defence Ministry. C. Is responsible for internal affairs, including policing and national security. D. Handles educational policies. Answer: C. Is responsible for internal affairs, including policing and national security. The Home Secretary in the UK is primarily tasked with managing internal affairs, including immigration, policing, and national security. Question 22. What was the significant scientific discovery by Sir Alexander Fleming? A. The theory of relativity. B. Penicillin. C. The structure of DNA. D. The law of gravity. Answer: B. Penicillin. Sir Alexander Fleming is credited with discovering penicillin in 1928, marking a major advancement in medical science and antibiotics. Question 23. Which court is the highest in the United Kingdom? A. The High Court. B. The Court of Appeal. C. The Supreme Court. D. The Crown Court. Answer: C. The Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is the highest court in the United Kingdom, serving as the final court of appeal for civil and criminal cases. Question 24. What significant law was passed in response to the Great Depression in the UK? A. The National Health Service Act. B. The Education Act. C. The Unemployment Act. D. The National Insurance Act. Answer: D. The National Insurance Act. The National Insurance Act was significant in providing unemployment benefits and health insurance as part of the UK's response to the economic hardship of the Great Depression. Question 25. Who was ruling Britain when it became a republic briefly in the 17th century? A. King Charles I. B. Oliver Cromwell. C. King James II. D. Queen Elizabeth I. Answer: B. Oliver Cromwell. Oliver Cromwell ruled Britain as Lord Protector during the brief period of the Commonwealth, following the execution of King Charles I and before the restoration of the monarchy. Question 26. What is the primary function of the Welsh Assembly? A. To manage Wales' international relations. B. To oversee agricultural policies in Wales. C. To legislate on devolved matters in Wales. D. To regulate Welsh language and culture exclusively. Answer: C. To legislate on devolved matters in Wales. The Welsh Assembly, known as the Senedd, has the power to legislate and make decisions on devolved matters affecting Wales. Question 27. When was the National Health Service established? A. 1948, B. 1958, C. 1968, D. 1978. Answer: A. 1948. The National Health Service, NHS, was established in 1948 to provide healthcare services funded through general taxation to all UK residents. Question 28. What annual event is celebrated with fireworks on November 5th? A. New Year's Eve, B. Easter, C. Guy Fawkes Night, D. The Queen's birthday. Answer: C. Guy Fawkes Night. Also known as Bonfire Night, Guy Fawkes Night on November 5th commemorates the failed gunpowder plot of 1605 with fireworks and bonfires. Question 29. What is the main legislative body of Scotland called? A. The Scottish Parliament, B. The Scottish Council, C. The Scottish Assembly, D. The Scottish Senate. Answer: A. The Scottish Parliament. The main legislative body of Scotland is the Scottish Parliament, which has extensive powers over devolved matters. Question 30. What Act of Parliament limited the powers of the monarchy and set the precedent for the modern democratic system? A. The Magna Carta, B. The Bill of Rights, C. The Royal Act, D. The Parliament Act. Answer: B. The Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights, passed in 1689, limited the powers of the monarchy and set important precedents for the evolution of a constitutional monarchy and a democratic parliamentary system in Britain. Question 31. Where is the official residence of the monarch when staying in Scotland? A. Buckingham Palace, B. Windsor Castle, C. Holyrood Palace, D. Balmoral Castle. Answer: C. Holyrood Palace. Holyrood Palace in Edinburgh serves as the official residence of the British monarch when staying in Scotland. Question 32. When did the UK decriminalise homosexuality? A. 1967, B. 1977, C. 1987, D. 1997. Answer: A. 1967. Homosexuality was decriminalised in the UK in 1967 with the passage of the Sexual Offences Act. Question 33. What is the largest national park in the UK? A. The Lake District, B. Snowdonia, C. The Peak District, D. The Cairngorms. Answer: D. The Cairngorms. The Cairngorms is the largest national park in the UK, located in Scotland. Question 34. Who is responsible for the economic policy of the UK? A. The Prime Minister, B. The Chancellor of the Exchequer, C. The Secretary of State for Economy, D. The Bank of England. Answer: B. The Chancellor of the Exchequer. The Chancellor of the Exchequer is primarily responsible for economic and financial matters in the UK government. Question 35. Which treaty unified Scotland and England under one monarch? A. The Union of the Crowns, B. The Treaty of Edinburgh, C. The Act of Union, D. The Treaty of Glasgow. Answer: A. The Union of the Crowns. The Union of the Crowns in 1603 unified Scotland and England under one monarch, James VI of Scotland, who became James I of England. Question 36. Who was the last monarch of the House of Hanover? A. Queen Victoria, B. King George VI, C. Queen Elizabeth II, D. King Edward VII. Answer: A. Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria was the last monarch of the House of Hanover, reigning until her death in 1901. Question 37. What does the Victoria Cross recognize? A. Contributions to arts and sciences. B. Acts of bravery during wartime. C. Long service in public office. D. Achievements in literature and poetry. Answer B. Acts of bravery during wartime. The Victoria Cross is the highest military decoration awarded for valour in the face of the enemy to members of the armed forces of various Commonwealth countries and previous British Empire territories. Question 38. Who was the British Prime Minister at the start of the 21st century? A. Tony Blair. B. Gordon Brown. C. David Cameron. D. John Major. Answer A. Tony Blair. Tony Blair was the British Prime Minister at the start of the 21st century, serving from 1997 to 2007. Question 39. What led to the formation of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland? A. The Act of Settlement. B. The Anglo-Irish Treaty. C. The Act of Union 1800. D. The Good Friday Agreement. Answer C. The Act of Union 1800. The Act of Union 1800 led to the merger of the Kingdom of Great Britain and the Kingdom of Ireland into a single state, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, which later became the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland following the partition of Ireland. Question 40. What is the significance of the Good Friday Agreement? A. It marked the UK's entry into the European Union. B. It ended the War of the Roses. C. It established peace terms between Britain and Ireland. D. It was a major peace agreement that helped end the conflict in Northern Ireland. Answer D. It was a major peace agreement that helped end the conflict in Northern Ireland. The Good Friday Agreement, signed in 1998, was instrumental in ending much of the violence of the Troubles, a period of conflict in Northern Ireland. Question 41. Who was known as the Iron Lady in British politics? A. Margaret Thatcher. B. Theresa May. C. Angela Merkel. D. Indira Gandhi. Answer A. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher, the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, was known as the Iron Lady for her uncompromising politics and leadership style. Question 42. What was the main outcome of the Glorious Revolution? A. The establishment of the Commonwealth. B. The restoration of the monarchy. C. The overthrow of King James II and the establishment of constitutional monarchy. D. The beginning of the Tudor dynasty. Answer C. The overthrow of King James II and the establishment of constitutional monarchy. The Glorious Revolution in 1688 led to the overthrow of King James II and the establishment of a constitutional monarchy under William III and Mary II. Question 43. Which document began the process of establishing parliamentary sovereignty over the royal prerogative? A. The Bill of Rights 1689. B. The Magna Carta. C. The Act of Settlement 1701. D. The Parliament Acts. Answer A. The Bill of Rights 1689. This document was fundamental in limiting the powers of the Crown and laying the foundation for the system of constitutional monarchy and parliamentary sovereignty. Question 44. What was the main social change brought by the Industrial Revolution in Britain? A. The decline of agricultural professions. B. The abolition of the monarchy. C. The growth of the middle class and urbanization. D. The expansion of the British Empire. Answer: C. The growth of the middle class and urbanization. The Industrial Revolution led to significant social changes, including the growth of the middle class and the urbanization of Britain. Question 45. Who is the longest reigning monarch in British history? A. Queen Elizabeth II. B. Queen Victoria. C. King George III. D. King Henry VIII. Answer: A. Queen Elizabeth II. As of her Platinum Jubilee in 2022, Queen Elizabeth II is the longest reigning monarch in British history. Question 46. Which British scientist developed the theory of evolution by natural selection? A. Sir Isaac Newton. B. Charles Darwin. C. Stephen Hawking. D. Michael Faraday. Answer: B. Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin is credited with developing the theory of evolution by natural selection, detailed in his book On the Origin of Species. Question 47. What does the term Westminster system refer to? A. A specific type of parliamentary government. B. The judicial system of the United Kingdom. C. The educational system in London. D. The architectural style of the Parliament buildings. Answer: A. A specific type of parliamentary government. The Westminster system refers to a parliamentary system of government that is modelled after that which operates in the UK, characterised by a sovereign or head of state and a Prime Minister as the head of government. Question 48. Which British law granted independence to India? A. The India Act 1935. B. The Independence Act 1947. C. The Partition Act 1947. D. The India Independence Bill. Answer: B. The Independence Act 1947. This act, passed by the British Parliament, granted independence to India, leading to the creation of India and Pakistan. Question 49. What was the purpose of the Elizabethan Poor Law? A. To provide military support to the poor. B. To establish workhouses for the unemployed. C. To distribute food to the poor during famines. D. To provide relief to the poor and establish a system of overseers. Answer: D. To provide relief to the poor and establish a system of overseers. The Elizabethan Poor Law of 1601 created a national poor relief system in England. Question 50. Who discovered the structure of DNA with the help of X-ray diffraction? A. James Watson and Francis Crick. B. Rosalind Franklin. C. Linus Pauling. D. Frederick Sanger. Answer: B. Rosalind Franklin. Rosalind Franklin played a crucial role in understanding the structure of DNA through her work with X-ray diffraction, although Watson and Crick are often credited with the discovery. Question 51. Which British leader is known for his role during the Suez Crisis? A. Winston Churchill. B. Anthony Eden. C. Harold Wilson. D. Neville Chamberlain. Answer: B. Anthony Eden. Anthony Eden was the British Prime Minister during the Suez Crisis in 1956, which was a pivotal moment in his career. Question 52. What is celebrated during the Trooping the Colour ceremony? A. The Queen's official birthday. B. The signing of the Magna Carta. C. Victory in Europe Day. D. The end of the English Civil War. Answer: A. The Queen's official birthday. The Trooping the Colour ceremony is an annual event that marks the official birthday of the British monarch. Question 53. Who was the monarch when the British Empire held the Great Exhibition of 1851? A. Queen Elizabeth I. B. Queen Victoria. C. King Edward VII. D. Queen Elizabeth II. Answer: B. Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria was the monarch when the Great Exhibition of 1851 was held, showcasing Britain's advancements during the Industrial Revolution. Question 54. What is the main role of the British monarch in the government today? A. Executive power. B. Ceremonial duties. C. Legislative authority. D. Judicial functions. Answer: B. Ceremonial duties. Today, the role of the British monarch in government is largely ceremonial, with the UK being a constitutional monarchy where political power is exercised by elected representatives. Question 55. What event marked the first time women over the age of 30 were allowed to vote in the UK? A. Women's suffrage movement. B. The passing of the Representation of the People Act 1918. C. The Equal Franchise Act of 1928. D. The formation of the Women's Social and Political Union. Answer: B. The passing of the Representation of the People Act 1918. This act allowed women over the age of 30 who met certain property qualifications to vote for the first time. Question 56. Which Act of Parliament established devolution for Scotland? A. The Scotland Act 1998. B. The Scottish Devolution Act. C. The Act of Union 1707. D. The Edinburgh Agreement Act. Answer: A. The Scotland Act 1998. This act established a devolved Scottish Parliament with the ability to legislate on certain domestic issues. Question 57. What is the primary role of the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council? A. To oversee the administration of colonies. B. As the final court of appeal for UK overseas territories. C. To advise the monarch on legislative matters. D. To manage the civil service. Answer: B. As the final court of appeal for UK overseas territories, the Crown dependencies, and some Commonwealth countries. Question 58. When did the UK officially leave the European Union? A. 2016. B. 2018. C. 2020. D. 2022. Answer: C. 2020. The United Kingdom officially left the European Union on January 31, 2020, following the 2016 referendum. Question 59. Who was the legendary leader said to have defended Britain against Saxon invaders? A. King Alfred the Great. B. William the Conqueror. C. King Arthur. D. Richard the Lionheart. Answer: C. King Arthur. King Arthur is a legendary figure said to have defended Britain against Saxon invaders and is a central figure in the mythology of Britain. Question 60. What is the function of the House of Lords? A. To execute laws. B. To review and amend proposed legislation. C. To elect the Prime Minister. D. To represent constituencies. Answer: B. To review and amend proposed legislation. The House of Lords functions as a revising chamber, scrutinizing and possibly amending bills that have been passed by the House of Commons. Question 61. Which document, signed in the 20th century, played a key role in developing the welfare state in the UK? A. The Magna Carta. B. The Beveridge Report. C. The Marshall Plan. D. The Social Security Act. Answer: B. The Beveridge Report. The Beveridge Report, published in 1942, outlined plans to create the welfare state in the UK, including proposals for health care, social security, and employment services. Question 62. What significant political change occurred in 1997 affecting Hong Kong? A. Hong Kong gained independence. B. Hong Kong was handed over to China. C. Hong Kong adopted the euro. D. Hong Kong became a democracy. Answer: B. Hong Kong was handed over to China. In 1997, the UK transferred sovereignty of Hong Kong to China under the principle of one country, two systems. Question 63. What catastrophic event is remembered for its impact on London in 1666? A. The Black Death. B. The Great Fire of London. C. The London Blitz. D. The Great Frost. Answer: B. The Great Fire of London. In 1666, the Great Fire of London devastated the city, destroying much of the medieval city within the old Roman walls. Question 64. What major public health service was launched in the UK in 1948? A. The British Red Cross. B. The National Health Service, NHS. C. Social Security. D. Public Health England. Answer: B. The National Health Service, NHS. The NHS was established in 1948 to provide comprehensive healthcare services to all UK residents free at the point of use. Question 65. What is the term for the transfer of powers from central government to regional governments within the UK? A. Decentralisation. B. Devolution. C. Federalism. D. Delegation. Answer: B. Devolution. Devolution refers to the transfer of certain powers from the central UK government to the governments of Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Question 66. Who was responsible for commissioning the Domesday Book? A. King Alfred the Great. B. King John. C. William the Conqueror. D. Richard the Lionheart. Answer: C. William the Conqueror. William the Conqueror commissioned the Domesday Book in 1086, a record of a survey of English lands and resources. Question 67. What is the primary function of the Cabinet in the UK government? A. To advise the Queen. B. To make decisions on government policies. C. To oversee local governments. D. To represent the UK abroad. Answer: B. To make decisions on government policies. The Cabinet is composed of the top government ministers, chosen by the Prime Minister to make decisions on major government policies. Question 68. Which event was directly responsible for the increase in the power of the English Parliament in the 17th century? A. The Magna Carta. B. The English Civil War. C. The Glorious Revolution. D. The Act of Union. Answer: B. The English Civil War. The conflict and subsequent events of the English Civil War led to significant increases in the power and influence of Parliament in English governance. Question 69. What major cultural and arts event is held annually in Edinburgh? A. The Edinburgh International Festival. B. The Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo. C. The Edinburgh Fringe Festival. D. The Edinburgh Art Fair. Answer: C. The Edinburgh Fringe Festival. The Edinburgh Fringe Festival, held annually, is the world's largest arts festival, featuring thousands of performances across a variety of disciplines. Question 70. Which law reformed electoral processes in the UK by extending the franchise? A. The Reform Act of 1832. B. The Representation of the People Act 1918. C. The Equal Franchise Act of 1928. D. The Parliamentary Voting System and Constituencies Act 2011. Answer A. The Reform Act of 1832. This act was a significant reform to the electoral process in the UK, extending the franchise and reshaping the electoral map to reflect urban demographic changes. Question 71. What role does the monarch play during the state opening of Parliament? A. Delivers the speech outlining the government's policies. B. Votes on proposed legislation. C. Debates with members of Parliament. D. Introduces new members of the House of Lords. Answer A. Delivers the speech outlining the government's policies. During the state opening of Parliament, the monarch delivers the Queen's speech, which outlines the government's agenda for the upcoming session. Question 72. Who was the first Briton to win a Nobel Prize in Physics? A. Isaac Newton. B. Stephen Hawking. C. Peter Higgs. D. William Henry Bragg. Answer D. William Henry Bragg. William Henry Bragg was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1915 along with his son, William Lawrence Bragg, for their services in the analysis of crystal structures by means of X-rays. Question 73. What does the royal assent signify in the legislative process of the UK? A. The bill is proposed. B. The bill is reviewed by the House of Lords. C. The bill becomes law. D. The bill is vetoed. Answer C. The bill becomes law. Royal assent is the final step in the legislative process in the UK, where the monarch formally approves a bill to become law. Question 74. Who was the first female Speaker of the House of Commons? A. Margaret Thatcher. B. Betty Boothroyd. C. Harriet Harman. D. Theresa May. Answer B. Betty Boothroyd. Betty Boothroyd was the first female Speaker of the House of Commons, serving from 1992 to 2000. Question 75. What treaty is considered the foundation of the constitutional monarchy in England following the Glorious Revolution? A. The Magna Carta. B. The Bill of Rights 1689. C. The Treaty of Paris. D. The Act of Settlement 1701. Answer B. The Bill of Rights 1689. This treaty established limits on the powers of the Crown and set out the rights of Parliament, foundational to the constitutional monarchy after the Glorious Revolution.